Hello everyone, this is me Johan here. I've been using the Honor 8X for the past 8 days and I've been extensively testing its camera. And to be very honest, I've been pretty satisfied with its camera. The rear cam, the main sensor is a 20 megapixel f1.8 aperture, and the secondary camera is a 2 megapixel secondary sensor with obviously the flash at the back. And the front cam, the selfie cam, is a 16 megapixel camera with an f2.0 aperture. So this is my camera review of the Honor 8X. Alright, regarding the rear cam, I'll just showcase it to you guys. You guys can just have a look at it. You can just have a look at this picture over here. It looks very detailed and look extremely sharp. But there's just one thing to keep in mind over here. Once I zoom in, you can see the colors are a little overexposed over here, and even the sky over here, it's a lot brighter than what it actually was over there. So there seems to be a little bit of a tendency to overexpose and saturate things a little bit here and there. You guys can have a look at the shot right now. And coming to the next pic, yeah, this is in the same area I had taken the pic, and you guys can see for yourself. Look at the sky over there. It's actually even redder than what it is depicted in the photo over here. There seems to be a big tendency for this camera to overexpose things, especially when it comes to the sky and especially when there's a lot of lighting involved. Yeah, this is actually redder than what it depicts over here. So that's just one thing to be looked into. But the photo has come out pretty well. You guys can have a look at the entire picture. And again over here, y'all can just see for yourself, it's more yellow than what it is over here. Believe me, it is a lot less. It was a lot less yellow when I had taken the pic, or rather, the scene did not really depict so much of yellow over here. It just tends to overexpose things in broad daylight. And over here it has done a much better job, but again, the only thing where I'm complaining is the color of the sky. There seems to be a tendency to overexpose. You can have a look at all the shots I've taken once again in the big picture. Alright, this phone is touted to be an AI phone. Is this AI really work, or is it just simply a gimmick? Well, I'll just showcase it to you all right now. This shot was taken on normal mode. The previous shots I just shown you were taken on normal mode. It's done a pretty decent job. Now I'll just show you the same shot taken on AI. You guys can see for yourself. It is automatically adjusted as per the situation. It knows it's taking shots of plants, and it will display on the camera itself. It is a plant scenario, and it will adjust the brightness and adjust everything according to the situation. And I feel it's done a much better job in the AI mode. You guys can have a look at both of the shots. Alright, to go into the AI mode, or rather use the AI mode, just go into the camera app, and then you will see this option right on top called AI. Just enable it, and it will show you AI photography enabled it. So in case you want to use the AI photography, that is how you enable it. And to disable it, you can just go and click that again, and it will disable it. But as far as low light situations are concerned, I would strictly advise all of y'all to avoid using the AI, because it really messes things up as far as low light photography is concerned. It's a complete joke in low light. You can have a look at a few shots I've taken in low light. Alright, regarding the portrait mode on this phone, I think this is an area where many of you might be really interested in. I'll just showcase it to y'all. You can just have a look at this shot over here. I mean, there is terrible edge detection. Just look at my hair over here. My entire portion of my hair, the top portion got blurred. And just look at the background. The background does not look like it is blurred. It just looks like, look at all of this. The background looks like as though there are dead pixels all over the background. There seems to be some sort of a software bug as far as the portrait mode is concerned. As I just showcased to you right now, just look at this. All this blur looks like dead pixels. My sincere suggestion is, if y'all are looking out for a phone that takes pretty good portrait shots, this phone is not for you. And to be very honest, I do not know. I think this is something that can be sorted out by Honor in the next software patch. We'll have to wait and see whether they do that. But as of now, it is a matter of concern. The portrait mode is just not good enough as of now. You guys can have a look at a few of the portrait shots I've taken on this phone. Regarding the portrait mode, both the edge detection and the background blur as of now is not that great. Yeah, I don't think it's something to worry about because I think Honor will probably sort it out in the next software patch, most likely. As far as the selfie cam is concerned, I feel this phone does a pretty decent job overall. You guys can just have a look at this pic I've taken on its selfie cam. It looks pretty punchy and very nice to look at, but there's just one problem over here. It tends to overexpose everything. Just look at my skin tones, they're very overexposed, and even the white over here is completely washed out. And believe me, this is not dark pink. It is depicted as dark pink. It is actually dark red in color. I feel the colors aren't very accurate to my liking. I very much prefer natural looking photographs, but I feel it does a pretty decent job for its price and it looks pretty vibrant overall. But as far as nighttime photography is concerned, it does not do a very good job. My one suggestion would be to switch on the selfie cam flash. And when you switch on the selfie cam flash and take shots, it does a pretty decent job. It actually shocked me a little bit. It does take pretty detailed and pretty color accurate shots even during nighttime. I actually prefer the nighttime photography shots of this phone in low light with the selfie cam flash on. You guys can have a look at all the shots I've taken on this phone's selfie cam, both daytime as well as nighttime with its selfie flash on. The thing that's really impressed me about this phone has been its night mode. Believe me, if you decide to buy this phone for its camera, the one unique feature or the feature I feel that was the best in this phone has been its night mode. I'll just showcase a scenario where night mode really came to my rescue. This is a shot I had taken on normal mode. You guys can see for yourself, it's completely washed out. I mean, the leaves are washed out, the grass down is washed out, the fence is washed out, everything in the background is completely washed out. I'll just showcase the same shot taken in night mode now. Now just have a look at this. Look at the leaves. Almost every ounce of its details have been preserved, and you can actually see the grass below, and the actual color of the fence is actually maintained over here. And just look at the background. This is the thing that really shocked me. In the previous pic, it almost looked like there was nothing in the background. Just look at this. All these things you see over there that depict light over there are a good 100, 150 feet away from me. And it actually depicted each and everything from such a far away distance. I mean, the night mode on this phone, for its price, it has really shocked me. I mean, to me, as far as the Honor 8X camera is concerned, the night mode is the best feature on this phone, and it is one of the reasons you should be buying this phone. I mean, if low light photography is an important facet for you, this night mode will help improve low light photography by about 50 to 60%, and on some occasions even better than that. You guys can have a look at some of the many shots I've taken on night mode on this phone. Alright, I'll just showcase to you all how night mode works. Just focus on the subject and hit the shutter button. It's just taking 3 seconds over here to take in the light because it's a reasonably well lit situation. But in a situation where there is hardly any light, if you hit the shutter button, it'll take a good 8 to 9 seconds to take the shot. That's because it needs that much of time to get enough of light into the picture so that the picture turns out to be apt overall. So make sure y'all are focusing on a subject that is stable and steady. If you're focusing on a subject that keeps moving, y'all will land up with shots like this. Alright, as you guys saw, in both those scenarios, the leaves were moving up and down, and that is the reason why there was a blur in the shot. Overall, make it a point to take shots on this night mode, especially with subjects that are still, and make sure that your hands are equally still while taking the shots. Night mode on this phone has been a huge thumbs up overall. So that's it for my camera review of the Honor 8X. Overall, I feel this phone's got one of the best cameras in its price range right now. I would say it's in the top 3 right now as far as its price category is concerned. Both the selfie and the rear cam provide a decent experience overall, and I am a huge fan of this phone's night mode. Believe me, you do not need to spend so much money now to take good low light shots. As long as you've got steady hands, you can get pretty decent low light shots out of this phone with its night mode. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys really liked the video. If you guys loved the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys could give me a thumbs up. And if you guys are interested in following me from here on, I would suggest you all to go ahead and hit subscribe to my channel, Living with Tech, and right after that, hit the bell icon so that you guys would get notified with the latest and greatest videos I'll be putting up on YouTube from here on. So as it is, as always, I wish all of you a wonderful day ahead of you. Ciao for now.